Hey everybody, welcome back to another business analysis video. In today's video, we will be looking at the business analysis role across different industries. There are so many industries, right? Healthcare, education, finance, what else? So many that business analysts can work on. But what can you expect in these various industries as a business analyst? What type of projects can you expect? That's what we're going to be doing today. But before we start, let me share my screen. I want us to look at the different types of industries that exist. And in order to do this, I'm going to go on JobServe, which is one of the websites that you should, if you want to apply for BA jobs, is one of the websites that you should look at for business analyst jobs. Okay, so I'm logged in to JobServe. When you click on job search, let's search for job. When I'm searching for jobs, I always select all the industries because business analysis is a service that we provide. It's not just the title or the job role. It's a service that we provide, and I know that the business analysis services can be valuable in any industry. So I don't just pick and select whatever. There are some industries that I prefer because I have experience in those industries, but I would also like to explore other types of industries. So anyway, I always select all when I'm doing my job search outside my job search. This is outside today's topic. Actually, if you guys want me to sort of explore with you different ways of applying for business analyst jobs, different platforms, and how to go about applying, please let me know in the comment section. That would be really great. I think it would be a good video to do, but let me know first if you're interested in it. But anyway, so coming back to my screen now, you can see all the types of industries here. You have advertising, media and entertainment, call center, construction, defense, engineering, food and hospitality, HR. Now, I'm not able to tell you precisely and exactly what exact type of project you'll be working on each of these various industries. Why? Because as much as you can work in the engineering industry, for instance, as a business analyst, you could be posted in, there are different functions within the engineering organization, engineering related organization. Now, I don't know anything about engineering, but just off the top of my head, there are different functions. You could have IT, you could have finance, you would have HR, right? Different functions. So as a business analyst, you could be placed on the IT function, IT department. And that way you'll be working on IT related projects. You probably might not even come across anything that's engineering related. You might not even know a lot about that domain because you're only working on maybe changing various systems, various other systems, updating systems. Or you could be placed in HR department where, again, you won't have any idea what the engineering company processes are per se. You probably only have information or be looking at processes as a business analyst around HR, how we employ people to the company and all those various things. So you probably won't know the lower level details of what the company does. It's not like a straightforward direct answer. That's what I'm trying to say. But I decided to do this video just to give you a little bit of what you can expect when you find yourself in these types of environment. So that's it. I just wanted to show you all the types of industries. But for today, we'll be exploring a few of the selected industries such as tech, finance, healthcare, and charity sector as well. Okay, so let's dive right into the video. Okay, so according to the IIBA, International Institute of Business Analysis, business analysts work to identify and define the solution that will maximize the value delivered by an organization to its stakeholders. And according to the BCS BA book, link in description, business analysis is seen as a service, which includes various activities that the BA performs. If you'd like to watch a video about the business analysis as a service, click the link in description. I have an existing video of these services that we offer as business analysts to the organization. But coming back, the role of the business analyst transcends industry boundaries. While the core skills of business analysis remains constant, our core skills, the application and the focus can vary significantly from one industry to another. In addition, the responsibilities also vary depending on the projects and the team that we work with. What are these various industries which business analysts can work in. Like I've already shown you, these are all the various industries. There are over 27 and there are more. There are more industries. But let's explore first the tech industry. In the tech world, the expectation is that the business analyst will bridge the gap between the user needs and the software solutions. We translate complex requirements into detailed specifications for the developers, our tech people. It generally will be a fast-paced environment where business analysts will often work on product development, system improvements, and ensuring that the software aligns with business objectives. In addition to that, business analysts have to collaborate with system analysts to understand the issues in technology and the business challenges faced by the company, the software company, which is in tech. Now, business analysts in technology sectors will often employ agile methodologies, including Scrum and Kanban, so that they keep up with the rapid development cycles and continuous integration of feedback. So moving on to the finance industry, the finance sector, it will demand a business analyst with a sharp eye for numbers and possibly a deep understanding of economic frameworks. The finance industry relies heavily on data analysis to make informed decisions, so business analysts will really play a key role to analyze financial data to help the company to make strategic decisions about investment, about risk management, etc. So really, business analysts might be focusing more on risk management, on compliance, and any sort of financial modeling. We generally would possibly act as interpreters of market trends, regulatory changes, ensuring that financial products meet the customer needs and legal requirements. So when you talk about tech, we are looking at ensuring that the software, the system meets the requirements of the user, the new tech system or a new product. Whereas in finance, it's the finance product. So you can see that it's still very relating. They still relate. But the only thing with the finance is that as much as the tech industry will possibly adopt the agile methodology, the finance business analysts may lean more on the traditional waterfall methods. Now, what's the reason for this? It's for clear documentation as well as phase-based progression, and because of all the compliance and various rules around financial sector, documentation is very, very important. Now, moving on to the healthcare sector, healthcare business analysts will have to navigate patient care needs, regulatory compliance as well, and technological innovation. So you can see how compliance and tech come into it as well. The business analyst role might involve implementing maybe electronic health records systems, things like that, optimizing hospital operations, improving patient data analytics for better healthcare delivery, anything around healthcare. Business analysts will often use a hybrid approach, combining aspects of agile to iterative development with regulatory and compliance checks that sort of resemble the waterfall stages. So that's that on healthcare. Moving on to education. In education, business analysts will possibly work to enhance student learning experience as well as administrative efficiency. So we might be involved in developing maybe educational platforms, streamlining the enrollment processes for students, possibly leveraging data as well to guide any institutional strategy or accreditation type of efforts. We might utilize Agile as well for developing those learning platforms to quickly adapt to changing educational needs for student feedback. But again, I want to bring you back to, as much as I'm mentioning that the various methodologies of project we can adopt, it all again depends on the project, whether you're in specific industry or not. Now, moving on to public sector. Public sector, there's a lot of compliance and rules around that area, right? The challenge here is very unique. You could be working on large-scale legacy systems, upgrades of those systems. You could be managing stakeholder interests across various government agencies. You can work on projects that range from public service delivery to internal process improvements. You probably look at always with an eye on compliance and public accountability. Again, because it's public sector, so there's a lot of nuances around that. I think that business analysts are possibly looking at adopting the agile methodologies here to improve efficiency and responsiveness as well on the project. The UK Government Service Manual suggests agile practices to iteratively develop government services that better meet user needs. So according to Gov.uk, where I found this UK Government Service Manual, I think it adopts agile practices in an iterative format, possibly different from the agile scrum method that we see in tech environment. But I think it will help make the service delivery more flexible, more user-centered as well. So if you want to look at a more comprehensive understanding of agile practices in the public sector, you can refer to the UK Government Service Manual on Agile Delivery. Now moving on to the non-profit. In non-profit organizations, we generally will help to maximize the impact with limited resources. We might look at maybe streamlining donor management systems, improving program delivery, or measure the effectiveness of initiatives, outreach initiatives. The business analyst would generally contribute to the organization's mission and service efficiency. So in non-profit, you get to really experience the value of your project delivery, because you are always reminded, well, in my experience when I worked in non-profit, you are always reminded about the value that we are bringing to the end service, the users of the system, the users of the non-profit environment. We always focus on those. And I remember working on a project which was about membership within that non-profit organization, how we can serve our members better. So you're really working and seeing the value that you add in the organization. Now in this sector, business analysts may employ maybe a hybrid approach, blending the structured phase of waterfall methodology with the flexibility of agile. This is what I experienced in the past project. I think this will allow business analysts to adapt to the fluid needs of non-profit projects while maintaining the clear milestones and documentation required by various stakeholders, various members, various donors of the organization. So while the business analyst toolkit of tools and techniques is versatile, adaptation is crucial. For instance, a business analyst in the tech industry might need to be more agile and tech savvy, whereas a business analyst in healthcare might require a strong understanding of healthcare regulations and patient privacy laws. So you see how the role can be varied even though we are delivering the same type of service. So in conclusion, the role of a business analyst is varied as the industries that they serve. A business analyst ability to adapt their approach to different sector-specific challenges is what makes them invaluable. So regardless of the industry, business analysts help the organization to navigate change, drive innovation, and ensure that the solutions provided align with the strategic goals. By really understanding the nuances of each of these sectors, various sectors, you can really tailor your expertise to deliver not just solutions but industry-specific strategies for success. So that's it for today's video. The various industries that business analysts can work across, the type of services that we provide, the type of projects we could experience. I just wanted to set your expectations for aspiring a new business analyst. These are the sort of things that you can expect when you become a business analyst. I hope that's been helpful. If you've liked this video, please like, subscribe, and share this content to help other people who are exploring business analysis as newbies or as transitioning business analysts. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Peace.